Okay, here we go. I'm level 23 on my Conjurer. Duty Finder. Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. Enjoy. Oh, leveling. Rip. Commence. Oh, 0 viewers because this thing keeps restarting like a bitch. I don't know what to do about my internet. Oh, this one. Okay. Well, at least I'm not the tank for it. That works. At least I'm not the tank. Cool. Oh shit, I should keep going. No, 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 don't get hurt. Okay. Oh, you're a gunslinger. Yeah. Oops. I don't want to heal you, but apparently it's going to continue my healing. It's all good. Oh! Oh shit, I'm getting hit. How did I get hit? It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. As long as everyone... Oh shit, do I have something on me? No. You are moving a lot forward than I can get to you. That's fine. It's fine. I am fine. I should be paying attention a lot more. I feel like a lot of things are getting chased by this whole person. Yeah, they keep... Oh dear. Okay. That's fine. Interesting. Get better internet, I swear to God. I don't even know. Like, it just recently has been happening of, like, just fucking crapping out. It's like day 3 of it. I'm so over it because I can't necessarily figure out, like, I'm streaming for a while and for a couple of hours, but like, oh, hey, okay, awesome. Can I fuck? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's no good internet. No, and like, it's just pissing me off because it literally is day 3. Because when I wasn't streaming, I was actually in a dungeon such as this, which is making me a little nervous. My internet crapped out as while I was a healer. And, basically made me, made everyone, like, I didn't follow and no one was paying attention. I wasn't following them. And then everyone died, and then they were like, where's the healer? And then finally they realized that I disconnected. I was able to get back in, but like... Oh, shit. Oh. He's taking a decent damage. That's fine. Like, decent-ish. Alright. And then yesterday I tried to stream and then my internet crapped out so badly Elaine had to take over the stream, which is fine. He was running the show at dead of night. What are you doing? God, I really hope they got the right color. Oh boy. Let's get out of the way. Oh, cool. We're cool. We're just continuously healing myself. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. So far, it's been a weird, like, shutting itself off at, like, or freaking out on me. I don't know. I want to be greedy on everything. I'm a greedy bitch. Oh god. They're all gonna make me sprint because they go so much faster. I can't heal him if he's just going to take everything into the same room. My anxiety as a healer. Don't do this. Just... Oh boy. Oh boy. Everyone's going to get hit so hard so quickly. Why? Why did you... Why? Alright. Alright, I guess we're doing this. Yeah, I better be leveling up while I do this. But yeah, my internet's been crapping out like on the fucking dot at like 8:30. So it's been what? Guys, you know what? Whatever. I think I can resurrect him if he dies or they die. But I want the loot. I want to be selfish. I want to be greedy. I want to be greedy. Yeah, about 8:30 seems to be, 8:30, between 8:30 and 9, seems to be its worst. Oh boy, I am not, fuck. I am not paying attention, I can't, you're not in range! Shit. I am definitely resurrecting that bitch. Alright, cool. And cool. Cool. What? What? Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if I really want to. Do I really want to do this? I'm not fully paying attention, and I should have been paying attention. I'll do a smaller poll. I really hope you will. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. It's hard if you decide that you're going to annihilate everything in its path and then yank everything with you. And I really should have just kept up with them, and I didn't. And the minute I did, and I knew I should have. The minute I didn't, she basically took everything with her. And I wasn't expecting it, and now I'm not really on my A game. And quite frankly, I don't know. It's a combination of she's not paying attention to me not keeping up with her versus I'm not paying attention enough to how far she's getting away. And then she's pulling a lot of stuff in, and then the poor DPS people are like compensating for the both of us. And I don't know, I feel bad. I personally feel bad because like I feel like that death was on both of us, especially like I should have kept up. I shouldn't just been digging around in a fucking corner. Don't be hard on yourself. I mean, I'm always going to be hard on myself, but like, I don't know. The only downside of Final Fantasy is that you're extremely hard on yourself, especially as a healer or a tank, and it's stressful. I think I talked to several people. They're like, yeah, no, like being a tank, like on the one spectrum, it's like you're supposed to be leading the charge and like acting like you know what you're doing. And then as a healer, if like people die, well, it's kind of on you. So it's like, it's a rough go. And I'm paranoid enough as a healer that I try to keep everyone at full health. So when everyone dies, I'm like, well, shit. I didn't do my job. I'm just like, and this is just leveling up, man. This isn't even us, like... We're not actually doing this dungeon. This is like a storyline dungeon that we've all done, or something. This is just leveling up. Yeah, I'm grinding. I'm grinding to get this healer up, because, like, I want to be able to do, like, tank and healer change up. Because this is, this character... actually is a tank main, but I don't know. I feel like I'm much more comfortable as a healer, even if I am stressed out by it. I'm stressed out by it when I don't have like my tank. I'm not able to talk one-on-one with the tank. Oh, there's only 3 of us. Where did our third go? It's fine. I'll just... Oh, there she is. Yeah. Yeah, and like... I don't know. It is important, but at the same time, I 100% like a little bit spoiled because I have actually known who my tank was, whether it be like Lane or my friend Alex, or even Tiff is going to try to tap into becoming a tank. So like I've always known my tank, and so I can always communicate with my tank. Shit. So, but that was the thing. I've always been able to communicate with my tank, or they have all flipped into healer while I tanked. So I always like had open communication there. And so it's just a little bit difficult when I don't know the person and I need to be more on point, and I wasn't the first round. And I really should have, because I saw them 100% like pulling a lot more stuff in than they should have. And I knew that. I knew that. Oh, they are doing it again. Oh, I am not going to be able to heal you or keep you at least in top form as fast as I would like. It's fine. I probably will heal the Thaumaturgent. I can get to summon in there. Oh, this is exhausting. God, I wish I was a white mage soon. Oh boy. They took off. This is why I don't do MMOs. I'd rather do MMOs with like friends and people I know, which is fine for the most part. Honestly, this poor tank is giving like the poor DPS people a run for their money. If I'm paying attention, I can actually keep up with them a lot harder. As I say that, as their health goes down, but it seems like they're going a little bit too fast for the DPS people. But as I say that, like, I already seen this cutscene, so I apologize for cutting out of it real quick. But as I say that, like, I'm the last one in. But she's waiting. They're waiting. They're doing some fun things. As long as for the most part, I'll concentrate on healing. In these lower levels, I don't really need to be attacking that hard. I get playing with friends, not strangers. Honestly, I'll tell you, Danny, the Final Fantasy, like, MMO, at least this one, Final Fantasy 14 and everything, like, for the most part, people aren't mean or anything. Like, really, I feel like in other MMOs that, like, I probably would have gotten shit on for not healing fast enough in that round where everyone died. And I usually expect it, which is why I'm all negative about myself. So, but everyone is relatively nice. Someone should probably focus on the creature that is attacking me, but thank you. Oh shit. They died. Or the main guy died. I finally cracked into Ni no Kuni and was grinding while watching you. Very nice. Very nice. But healing isn't for everyone. Honestly, I would straight up state that to everybody. Healing's not for everybody. I mean, I don't get anything. Mistress Deeth. Yeah, I would do that. Mistress Deeth was nice. That was my Thaumaturgent friend, and they 100% were helping me and trying to protect me when I had like 5 people coming on me. So I'm gonna leave duty. Yeah, no, healers are rough. I play healer in D&D, so like it doesn't surprise me that like even like in the most stressful times I'm like healing's fine for me even while I'm stressed. I'm more stressed of like trying to keep people alive than anything. And it doesn't help that I 100% know the higher level, the higher level shit in this, as from Conjurer to White Mage. I know the higher level stuff. So it doesn't help that I'm like, I know I can do even more healing abilities than I can right now. So that probably is part of my problem, is that I'm like, I know I can do better healing. Yeah. So, as far as Final Fantasy's community as a whole isn't bad. Like, I mean, shit, I've seen worse in a lot of other places. And I've heard worse in a lot of other places too. So, like, this is not bad at all to me, in my opinion. My favorite thing is being a cleric in a very bizarre, like, circumstance. I don't like being, like, what is it? I don't like being a healer in D&D as, like, I don't even like trickery healers, honestly, in the trickery column. Or a light column, or any of those. Like, I like having really bizarre clerics. I think in one D&D campaign, I had I don't think I know. I had in one D&D campaign, I had a cleric that essentially wanted to become, like, a future doctor. So she, like, disinfect and, like, cut up body parts of, like, dead bodies every time, like, they had, like, killed somebody or something. And, like, just really bizarre. But I've also had a trickster cleric, that essentially, like, 100% was fucking with everybody and acting like absolute chaos. So, like, in D&D, like, I don't necessarily mind being a healer even more in D&D, because, like, the spells that you get as a healer, even as a cleric, is, like, still powerful in a lot of ways. A lot of your offensive spells are still really powerful as a cleric. So, like, I don't mind being a healer in D&D. I feel like I really gotta use those when I go to the Conjurers Guild. I feel like sometimes MMOs nerf healers, which kind of sucks, but can't have the best of both worlds. Can't have the best in both worlds, except I'm going to try, because I'm going to try to level up a healer and a tank at the same time. And my tank's a paladin, which, like, I don't know if that technically will ever allow me to have healing abilities. Because ironically, a paladin is what I use when I want to be a super offensive offense kind of character in D&D, yet still have healing abilities. So, paladins have, no, in a lot of RPGs, paladins are super offense, like a barbarian or a fighter, but they usually have healing abilities to themselves because of, like, whatever they follow or whatever. They have some spells in RPGs. You do a life domain. I did a grave domain cleric, which is why she played with dead bodies and stuff. At least that was the build I decided to go with, is that she decides that she wanted to destroy everything and dissect bodies. And then, god. Yeah. And then I had a little trickster cleric who convinced like a 13-year-old to be a priest of the and start a new chapter of her religion in a town or something. I think that's what I did. Pretty sure. I don't know. That one was all over. Like, that character was all over the place. Imagine the recent revelations concerning her mother have sorely troubled the poor child. It appears Sylvie needed some time alone to sort through the whirlwind of emotions which now beset her. She has, in short, fled from the guild. Oh, whoop, that went too fast. Essentially, I'm going to go help this child, and go find this child in the woods because she's dealing with loss of her mother and her mother not telling her about the powers. Blah, 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 blah. It's a quest. It's a quest. We are doing a quest. I actually can probably get to this a lot quicker. Quarry Mill probably would be faster. Yep. Yeah, no, clerics are... The thing is that being a... It's a misconception to me that healers are not fun. Healers can be loads of fun. You just have to have the right mindset for it, I think. But, I mean, then again, I also don't entirely think brutes, like barbarians, have to be, like, just dumbasses that are just Hulk me smash kind of ordeal either. I don't think you have to have that kind of build for them, but, you know, that's my opinion. That is wholly my opinion. I feel like you don't have to go with the norm, I guess, quote unquote. This is super loud in my head, and I really actually... I hate making it lower for everyone, but it's just annoyingly loud for me. Oh, okay. You meet again, Azai. I assume Brother Yusumu warned you of the corruption my companions I have been tasked with purifying here in the South Shroud. The source of this extensive blight is found to the southeast. The shrill, discordant voices of the elementals shriek their dismay in the vicinity of the withered treant. I suggest you give the area a wide berth. Considering the potential dangers, you might imagine how alarmed I was to discover young Sylphie wandering about this part of the 12th Wood. It seems that her mother, a woman who healed with conjury, but remained untrained by the guild, called to this region her home. Sylphie herself had her head buried in some manner of tomb, but if she is as sensitive with the elemental murmurings as I am led to believe, then the din within her mind must be driving her to distraction. Pray speak with the child and see that she is well. I would do so myself if our current duty were not so pressing. We will in fact be setting out at any moment. The child's nearby. Is she inside? Yeah, half-orc paladin. Yeah, no, I encourage bizarre builds. I encourage bizarre builds in D&D because, quite frankly, bizarre builds in D&D are fun. It's how you make D&D and RPGs in general fun. Is really weird builds. Aside, I should have known that Wolfville would tell on me. And Brother Isumi sent you to take me back, didn't he? Uh-huh. This is where my mother used to live, you know. Right up until she passed on. Folk were grateful for the healing she... Oh. I never say the sentences right. And this is the journal she used to keep. There's an entry that explains how nature becomes furious when conjurers use their art. How there are always more people wounded in battles when mortals abuse the power that is not theirs to take. Oh my fucking god. My mother refused to draw on nature because she was scared of making it angry. She wouldn't lie about such things, and I want to do what she would have wanted. I'm going to stop using conjury altogether. Okay. I've never heard the voices this mad before. I bet it's because Wilfew and the others are overusing their art. We have to go and stop them. Yeah, alright. Let's do this. I don't know where I'm going again. I really should pay attention. Oh my god, you're all the way over there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll use a bike. Oh wait, he was a rune warrior, so his stuff that had spells tied to everything. Yeah. That's cool. That's pretty cool, actually. I think spells are interesting. Honestly, I should play a wizard at one point because, like, that kind of organization would be fascinating to play with. But, you know. Oh, God. Am I fully prepared for this? No, I'm not. Ayo. Oh. Well, this is way cuter than what I had. Oh, do I have little glasses on? I have to go look. I have to look at myself. Do I got little glasses on? Oh, I do. I'm cutie patootie. God, I really need to get better, like... I need to really dive into, like, making my own clothes in this game. Thank you! It's a cute outfit. I could have cuter outfits, but I gotta, like, 100%, like, dedicate time to, like, I think becoming a weaver? I think that's it. But this is cute. This be cute so far right now. I'm a little dragon girl. Magic users are hard to keep. Yeah, no, it's... I have seen... What I've seen is... What has been the pit is... New D&D players want to play the magic user. And then they're overwhelmed beyond belief of all the spells and the shit that they have to keep track of. I've seen it time and time again. Oh, is he dead? Oh boy. Is he dead? Oh boy. Oh boy, you're not what I needed to attack, but alright. Yeah, I've seen time and time again because spelling is attractive to new D&D players, new RPG players, and I've seen them get super overwhelmed by the spell casting. God, it's so loud. Can't you hear it? Nature is shrieking in rage. Yeah, alright, let's do it. What are you eating? Jackson, god damn it. I'm gonna have to do that. Deal with whatever it is. Oh my god, I don't want to heal you. I think I need to keep everyone alive? I'm trying to remember how I do this one. Or I stay just very consistent. Because everyone's a healer, technically. I don't remember how I actually take care of this one, honestly. I think I need to just make sure everything else dies. Because I feel like a lot of people, there's a lot of, like, this is all conjurers, so they all... Yeah, no, Jackson decided he wanted to attack. Oh, I really need to be paying attention. Shit. I should be paying attention, but, like, yet all of these people should be, like... Oh my god. I don't know. Can I finally just attack this? Oh my god, there's so many earth sprites. And there we go. I'll attack that instead. Because I feel like... Yeah, there we go. Ugh. I don't know what he ate. He might have ate a bug. I think my cat ate a bug. I'm pretty sure he ate a bug. That sounds about right, that he ate a bug. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her. I can't believe nature actually helped us. There was nothing scary about it at all. I might still wonder if it really was safe for conjurers to borrow that power if I hadn't seen the way you wield it. The thinking seemed more natural. I think it's time I went back to the guild. There are a few things I need to collect first, so please go on ahead without me. I mean, girl, you don't have to ask me twice. I have to go look at the map, though. Because this isn't my, my home. Let's go to New Gridania. Never mind. I'm a dummy dumb. I gotta go to New Gridania. I can only go to this big aetheryte. He's doing his job. He's doing his job, for the most part. Jackson does his job, for the most part. Okay. Let's go to the Conjurers Guild. And then... Are you shitting? Yeah, no, you're here. You're here. Okay. I almost lost my mind because I saw two, like, check marks. I thought he was all over the place. I am not paying attention where I'm going because I walk into walls like a crazy person. It's fine. Welcome back, Azai. And you also, Sophie. Brother Isumi, I'm sorry I ran away like that. I understand, child. Did you find the answers you sought? Yes, thanks to Azai. She showed me that nature was nothing to be afraid of. I think I know why my mother refused to call upon its power. She believed the act caused suffering to nature itself. I see. So it was her very love for nature that prevented her from drawing on its strength. Tell me, Sylphie, has the fog of indecision now lifted from your mind? It has, Guildmaster. I understand now why my mother chose the path she did. Full glad am I to hear that, for I must ask you one more question. Yes, Brother Easyman? When you first witnessed the side cleanse a corrupted element, you mentioned hearing voices. How exactly did they sound? The voices? Well, they sounded joyful, like a crowd letting out a sudden cheer. I really heard them, I swear. I'm sure you did, Sylphie. This is a gift. Conjurers may sense the power of nature and borrow from its strength, but not all can hear its whispers. What you describe are the voices of the elementals. You may very well possess the talent to become a hearer. A hearer? Of course, much relies on your studies of conjuring. You have a natural aptitude, but have thus far lacked commitment. You must not neglect your training, Sylphie. Putting aside such matters for a moment, I am curious to hear about the disturbance you observed in the South Shroud this side. I assume from the reports I have received that it was of a different magnitude to those which you have previously encountered. Am I correct? This bodes ill. The creature known as mud pies are not native to the Twelveswood. I wonder what relation this may have to the seemingly ever-increasing frequency of these disturbances. Something beyond the damage wrought by the calamity afflicts the Twelveswood. I shall commune with the elementals and seek to identify this threat. As Sylphie, I may have need of you both before long. Until then, give yourselves over to the study of our art. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall and the wind guide your path. I kind of really like her with glasses. I really want to put her in glasses. I gotta figure that out. Excuse me. Actually, let's do this for seconds. I feel like I already have those on. Question mark? Yeah, I already had something like that on. Yeah, I do. That's fine. I'll go sell them or something. Look at this. I don't think I can die. I definitely don't have something to glamour. So I can't glamour. Goth emo boy looks like a little demon boy. Yeah. God. It's 12:39. Let's see. Let's do a duty finder. Leveling. In need of a healer. Yeah, alright. Let's go. Commence. Oh. Should have paused and gone to the bathroom or drink, but it's fine. Oh god, this one's wild. Oh. Someone's new to the studio, okay. I'll keep in mind. Try to keep everyone alive. Bun Bun is going to stay behind with me. Okay, cool. You must show emo boy respect. Oh. We gotta move. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Oh boy, this tank is going to come move fast. They're going to go fast. Yeah, sometimes I have spellcaster friends when I'm in the dungeon. It's nice. I typically have, like... Typically there's one range DPS, and then one melee DPS in these little small parties. These little baby parties. I just dance to make sure no one gets... I don't care where everyone goes, I just... No! Oh. Thank you. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I definitely saw that was a dog comment or question, so give me a second. Mishka is getting his food stolen by a kitten. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh god. Cats and dogs, I know both of their foods, like cat food and dog food, are not good for their like opposite animal, but oh my god. Why is it that they always try to eat each other's food? I need to pay attention. No, oh, Mishka's a good boy. That's a good boy. It really does take some training for a dog not to attack a cat or get aggressive. Actually, to get aggressive in general. Like, that's actually a lot of training, and that's actually a disposition of a dog in general, too, as well. I know Georgia, even after everything she's been through, even if you yell, and I know yelling and, or loud noises in general are a trigger for her. And I guess I all talked about this. This is why you won't see me in a stream tomorrow from like 8 to 9 or 10. But we'll be talking on your pet's podcast, Danny's Pet Podcast. I'll have to do some links for that. But, after everything Georgia's been through, loud noises terrify her, but she doesn't get to the point of... She doesn't go on the offensive, she goes on the defensive 9 times out of 10. Which is sad in its own right, but like at the same time, like with other animals surrounding her, that's kind of almost borderline grateful, because then she's not being aggressive towards other animals. Yeah, I know, it doesn't harm them if they eat it little, but like animals don't want... I mean, cats are cats. I love cats. I love cats because they are and aren't like high maintenance. But both cats and dogs don't they don't have self-control. Self-control is a human thing. And the only reason animals would have self-control is if you actually, like, train them in it. That's it. Oh my god. That's the only reason... I mean, like... And that's not me being like, oh, animals are dumb, or it's legit the medical, biological, anthropology studies and everything. Like, hardcore having done research up the wazoo about animals. And it's just, self-control is a 100% humanistic thing. Why we're still trying to research that? Because obviously animals can be trained to have self-control-ish, but it's a training mechanism, like they know this is bad, I shouldn't do this. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's one of those things. I would love to talk about more about history and shit at some point in my life. Primarily because I'm taking, like, the course I'm taking right now. Because I thought history... The course is called, and I quote the title of this... Oh boy, you're getting hit a lot harder than I thought you would. Don't do that. Don't do that. The course I'm taking right now for, like, one of my higher end classes that obviously is supposed to have me think about graduate school in terms of history is History in the Wild, which I thought it was going to be history and nature and shit. It's actually about public history and the fact that, like, history museums, how do we make them more inclusive when they are all about, you know, at least this course, the subject for this course is how public history has essentially needs to become more inclusive and more engaging to its audience, and not be a tell me all the history, wave me a yarn. I would love to because I would love to have various different mediums of how, and this is going along with the class I have, I would love to make history more inclusive and more understanding and engaging for more audience members, and for more, like, primarily because I feel like about, I would say 8 times out of 10, anytime I tell someone, oh, I am studying history, or I'm studying, like, anthropology is fascinating to everybody, because how everyone sees anthropology is like Indiana Jones, or, oh, you're studying cultures and all that stuff. And history, the minute I say, oh, I actually am also studying history, everyone's like, oh, I hated history. I found history so boring. And I mean, like, I understand why, because United States and the public curriculum is just so horrific to, and not kind to actually understanding history in any sense of the fashion. I really should start using Insignia more on these people, but it's fine. We're lower level enough, it's not that big of a deal. I would love to find different platforms to engage people with history and actually like prove the how do I put it? Prove the connection and importance that history can have on. Oh shit! Oh no, homeboy. God, I thought I was going to get to you a lot and be with you in that area, but you didn't go very far. Stupid dates. No, a lot of people, the thing is the dates. The thing is that history and the education system heavily requires on memorization and not understanding of themes and elements that occur in these events. You know? I've actually thought about streaming Assassin's Creed and actually doing a history thing, because Assassin's Creed is pretty good of, like, actually being on point of the areas, and I will always defend Assassin's Creed 1, because quite frankly, the point of view, the brilliant thing of the first Assassin's Creed is instead of doing the perspective of the Crusader, they did the perspective of the Muslim side. Which that in general to me was, I mean, like, that was groundbreaking. Like 9 times out of 10, you hear the Crusader side, you hear the Catholic side. But a lot of people don't realize beyond, what was I going to say? A lot of people, unless you really, like, get to learn more beyond what you get the basics in high school and public education, you don't really learn that, like, technically a lot of, like, the Pope was 100%, like, evading the Middle Eastern, and, like, was invading, like, what is already, like, a lot of places, was already invading what is technically an area, that, was already occupied by other people. And so, but you learn that through religion history. You learn that through, various topics of world history. You don't learn that through basic world history in high school, in my opinion. Because, quite frankly, all you learn is the dates of the Crusades in history. Assassin's Creed, yeah. Honestly, Dante's Inferno would be another one, but I wouldn't be the one playing it, I don't think. Plus I would have to be careful, because if I remember correctly, the ending boss has a giant dick swinging back and forth. 100% someone can Google this and be like, Dante's Inferno, like, final boss, which is the devil. I 100% believe that his dick is just swinging about while you fight him in this. Also, Dante's Inferno, the level for, Lust is, again, Lust. But I 100% is slightly inappropriate. Granted, I mean, we have games like Honey Pop nowadays, too, so, like, in truth, what is... Yeah, no, I 100% encourage... I don't necessarily encourage it, but at the same time, I'm like, if you really don't believe me, please look it up. Like, I think, like, high school, me and high school, like, group of friends, like, you giggled the entire way through of Dante's, at least through the last boss of the Dante's Inferno, because then you're like, is that a dick? Like, it's not like they broadcast it. It really isn't. So, like, you have to think that a game developer had to make this nonchalant, like, or how am I going to word this? They had to create a huge dick as a design for this character, but it couldn't be like an actual broadcast of, oh, let's see this dick. So you just see, you can tell it's 1 a.m. that I'm talking about this, but so, like, it's just so ridiculous because it took us a second. It really does take you a hot minute to realize, but once you're looking for it, you can't unsee it. Like, oh my god, you guys are all... I can't even right now with you all. Oh shit, where am I? Oh shit, where are all of you all? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Thank god my magic buddy is with me. She's not guiding me, but she definitely is staying with me. We're just going to try... Oh, well... I can't like undo whatever you guys have done. You probably can now while you all are here. No, we're all in the city web. I distracted you. Yes and no. I just was 100% like on autopilot too, because I think this is like the third or fourth time I've done this dungeon, I'll be real with you. So, like, it's harder when I know I'm just leveling up and it's not a new dungeon for me, that I'm just like super on autopilot. And then I'm like, but I also get distracted talking about history. I really do love history, and I really do understand, like, it's important to understand, especially like certain parts of history, to understand your present, and also to, like, in my opinion, to broaden your horizons. Did you ever play Valiant Hearts? I don't think I ever have. But history definitely is one of those things, it should be understood a little bit better than it is. Primarily because, like, I feel like the understanding of history could 100% help out with some, definitely a lot of, like, social issues that we deal with nowadays, or at least give you a better understanding of the social issues that happen in this day and age. In my opinion. Like, that is my personal opinion. I'm never going to, like, other than, like, if someone asked me, I would let you know. I'm never going to 100%, like, screech it into the void and beat people down with my opinion. Oh, well, I guess we're going in no matter what. Okay. Whatever cutscene he is doing, we are not dealing with that. I never played Valiant Hearts, I honestly. Ironically, I don't play too much, video games that are based in historical shit, with the exception of Assassin's Creed. I've never, like, there is 100% a few that I do, like, be a part of, that I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'll watch, like, I play those. But for the most part, I ironically don't play historical things. Primarily because, like, the World War I and any of the World Wars are, shooter games, and sometimes, like, shooter games are just not what I play too much. Oh, I have poison. Yeah, of course I have poison. And of course someone comes on me. It's fine. It's fine. And that might be has a lot to do with it's a lot to do with the World War II Call of Duty, the first one, that a little story game. I might play it. I might be interested in play it. I'll have to look into it though. I'll have to look into Valiant Warrior. Is that, no, not Valiant Warrior. Valiant Hearts. I'll look into Valiant Hearts. Hi guys. Is this me? I'm going to do my buddy, a magic user. What is this? Can I get you? Oh, I mean, I can steal one of you. Doesn't matter, in my opinion, but it's fine. I'll look into Valiant Hearts. I would, look into Valiant Hearts Very nice 2D art style. Oh, that's cool. I'd be interested in it. But, I like the first Call of Duty, World at War one too. Even though I'm not a good shooter, I'm really not good at shooter games. Like, despite everything, I think, like, I played GTFO, and I literally think you can go back at some of our videos, like, if it's on YouTube or something. You can look, I literally killed Andrea, and I killed Cameron. Because there was friendly fire. There, like, you can friendly fire on GTFO. So, I'm not good at, shooter games from time to time. Or I'm not the best, quote unquote. But World at War, Call of Duty, the first one, yeah, oh no, yeah, I'd 100% kill people. My own comrades. But World at War, Call of Duty, the first one, the reason I actually kind of like that one is did a good amount of like, not only the Pacific theater, which is US versus Japan, through the Philippines and all that stuff, and island hopping. It does a very good point on that one of, like, the desperation, in my opinion, that those scenes have, like, that entire, like, campaign during World War II had. One, I really like that one. Like, that part. Two, when it does go to the German European side of the theater of World War II, it's not through an American or Britain lens, it's through Russian lens. And that's very fascinating to me, because Russia definitely, up until, like, a certain point in the war, it almost seemed like it 100% did seem that Hitler was going to take over Russia and overpower Russia at a certain point in World War II. And so I personally think, like, it's one of those things, like, it's technically, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. They are, like, oh, yeah, no. It's, the island theater is a rough one because at the time, if you think about it, because of the planes, airplanes, a lot of people don't realize is that airplanes weren't super developed, and they actually got developed in terms of how long they can stay in air, gas, like all of that stuff that you kind of are, like, you see today started being innovative and, like, or invented to have planes be a viable source of firepower for World War II. And so, but at the time, like, it's like island hopping and the way that they do it, and like the naval power and like fighting on the islands and stuff, it was like rough go and very, like, yeah. That's exactly it. Dogfighting in island hopping was 100% the Pacific theater during World War II. And that's Super Nintendo. And a lot of people, like, it's one of those things, yeah. I think it's an older game, but World at War, Call of Duty, the first, like, technically historical Call of Duty game, I think really does do a decent job of broadcasting the rough go of the dogfighting of the Pacific War. 1, 2, like, just the inevitable, you're going to lose people in that because it's such a bloodbath. And I think I also enjoy the fact that they show the Russian side, because that's also a bloodbath. That is also desperation. Because the Russians were desperate. And also, I think and I guess this is spoilers, but quite frankly, this game has been out for like 10 plus years, so it's not that spoilery. But like, and also it's a historical moment. You literally can go find this in any goddamn history book about World War II with the Russians front. Yeah, spoils to history. But it does a World at War does a good depiction of the power like literally because they were almost beaten to shit. When they finally take over Berlin, it does a good depiction, in my opinion, of the Russian side of, we finally took over Berlin, we're going to annihilate you fuckers, to kingdom come the way you have done to us. Like, but I think it does a good depiction of it, because quite frankly, war in general in real life is messy as fuck that way. When you look at the whole script from the various voices of history, which, like, when I say the various voices of history is the various viewpoints of history, because the viewpoint, especially in World War II, the viewpoint of Germans is very different from the viewpoint of Americans, from the viewpoint of Britons, from the viewpoint of Russians, down to the viewpoint of Italians. Like, and that's the hard part of, in my opinion, to history. And I guess I'm now going on a rant about history, but that's the hard part of, to me, that's the hard part of understanding history when you have to literally just research dates, is that it is a story with various viewpoints, and you only get the truth. Yeah, you have to read as much from each side. Whether you agree with it or not is not the point. And that's the harder part for people to understand. You don't have to agree with the viewpoint that you're reading about. You do need the viewpoint to understand the whole picture. But that's a very, very bitter pill to swallow for a lot of people, I'm afraid. And I'm only level 28. Fuck my life. It's 1 a.m. I'll level up tomorrow off screen or something. I'm almost to level 30. Once I get to level 30, I get better little spellies. But yeah, that's my only advice for history, is you have to read all the viewpoints, even the ones that you don't agree with, to understand the whole picture. And that's not easy. I'm not going to ever just state that is easy, because quite frankly, you're like, to get especially certain viewpoints, you're going to do viewpoints that 100% are not viewpoints that you agree with, but you do need to go on that journey to understand. Yeah, it's, you don't agree with the viewpoint, but you need to understand the progression of how that viewpoint came to be, or how the event unfolded. And so you need to understand every side to fully grasp how events unfold. So it's one of those things of, you also have to have a very, as an anthropologist or a historian, you really do also need to keep your own opinions out of history. So you can't fully, like, you need to read the other sides, even if you don't agree with them. You need to understand the events that happen, even if you have a certain opinion of, like, whatever it is. You still, like, whether you believe it's right or wrong, you do need to understand it from a scholar thing. Carrier aces? Huh. I'll have to look into this. But for now, it is 1 a.m. I'm probably going to wind down now. I'll just close this off for now. I'll pick it up tomorrow, today, whatever. Thank you for staying with me. Oh, Carrie says, yeah, the dog bank. See ya! Till next time. Maybe I won't have bad internet.